Alright everyone, so we're back with my new series called Triple Pack-a-Punching Guns So You Don't Have To. In today's video, I'm going to be covering the pistol, the M1911. So the first thing I want you guys to know about these pistols is that if you want to use them, you need to hit your headshots. It's because of the fact that if you do, you're usually doing 4 times the damage of a body shot. Pack-a-punching this gun the first time essentially doubles the damage. Body shots go from 50 to 100, and headshots go from 200 to 400. Pack-a-punching it for a second time does the same thing, damage is doubled from 210 to 840. Last but not least, when you pack-a-punch this gun for a third time, the damage just doubled once again. By this time, you're probably getting into the later rounds, so you're going to start needing these new weapon upgrades. Finally, once you have all the weapon upgrades, the gun starts to become pretty decent. Headshots with the new pistol are now doing 5040 damage, and one of the best ways you can kill these zombies in the later rounds is to just line them up in a huge train and just shoot straight through the head. Nearing the end of my game, I was doing about 1700 base damage and 7000 headshot damage. Overall, I'd rate this pistol about 6.5 out of 10. Alright, so next up on my list of pistols is the revolver. This is probably my favorite one in the game just due to the high damage that it puts out. The revolver is definitely one of the strongest pistols off spawn, especially when it does 412 a headshot on round 1. The body shots do kinda suck because max damage is only 75 on round 1. Directly following that, Pack-a-Punch 1 damage is about 160 base with 800 to the head. I put this clip in there because I wanted to show that they're not the most effective against dogs, so if you have it, I would definitely put the Bowie knife on your guns. Finally, once you get around to pack-a-punching this for a third time, base damages are about 487 with your headshots doing about 4000 damage. Your overall max size is increased to 288 and you reload 3 at a time. Once you're able to get all 4 weapon damage upgrades and Deadshot Daiquiri, this gun is insane. By the end, my headshot damage was about 10k with a max critical of about 21k. Overall, the revolver is a really solid pistol and it's probably my favorite on the list. And finally, the last pistol I'm going to cover is the 3-round burst, the D-Modi. Although the damage on this pistol isn't very high, it has a super fast rate of fire which definitely makes up for it. Starting damage is about 30 to the body and 105 to the head. Directly following that, Pack-a-Punch 1 does about 66 to the body and 231 to the head. And honestly, even though this is basically an automatic gun, it might be my least favorite pistol on the list. Ultimately, it's because it just doesn't do enough damage for me. Once you pack-a-punch this gun for a second time, body shots start doing about 138 and headshots are doing 485. Following that, Pack-a-Punch 3, 256 to the body and 896 to the head. So even though it has a super fast rate of fire, I feel like at Pack-a-Punch 3 this should be doing a little more damage. And even with the weapon upgrades, I was doing about 2600 to a head. Also, I want to apologize for not getting to all of your guns yet. There's a lot of them and I've been trying to go down the list so that I can start uploading these to YouTube. Anyways, all of the pistols are now on my page if you guys want to go take a look.